Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are continuing our playthrough of the Human Empire, and we have expanded, not actually expanded, we still only have the one planet, but we've explored a lot more territory, and we've established more trade routes, and we've got a lot more technology than we had before, and we're discovering a lot more resources. So all of those add up to having a lot more money potentially flowing in. Obviously, we're in the positive cash flow now, and we're getting a fair amount per month. I do still at this point want to focus on expanding and building more exploratory ships, more construction ships, and just working that way. I'm not spending a lot of time, money, or effort on fleet at the moment, but we are getting to the point where our technology is getting somewhat comparable to the pirates, so we're able to at least mostly fend them off at this point at the base level. Not entirely, but we're able to, nag them enough to where they jump away rather than seize our spaceport. And the hope is, we'll eventually get to a point where we have enough ships to do enough damage to actually fight them and start capturing their ships and kind of, spiral out from there. So, but the foundation of any successful military is having a good economy first. So that's the current focus. So let's go ahead and see. Looks like Luke stole a bunch of tech on recreation systems, went up by like 60% or 70%. So thank you for that. We still have other spies that are captured. So I know we released one, but there's another one that is still, still out there. We do eventually have to try to get him back. I have to refresh my memory because it's been a hot minute, but I think the Bosphorus Syndicate was our target. Yeah, okay. So we'll do a Blade of Energy Shields. That's 87%. It looks like we're already doing that on that guy, but chances are pretty good we're not going to get 100% on that right away. So where is the shield tech? Yeah, so chances are we're not going to get 100% on that. It's very low, so I think it's worth sending 2 spies to go get that, because that shield tech is valuable. I definitely want to do that. Yep, there we go. Especially when we have full energy, because we actually have enough fuel. As I say that, they successfully raid us, which is kind of interesting, but it looks like we're holding them off. All right, the colony got seized. So the downside of the colony getting seized is it increases like corruption, it reduces happiness, it reduces our revenues overall. You see we dropped down to like plus 2,300 where we were at plus 7,000. So it'd be really nice to get to a point where we could protect our colony and not have to deal with that anymore. We did complete another construction ship. I would also, I think we're to the point where I would like to work on an exploring ship. I think I only have one though, so I'm gonna have to just be patient because we do not have enough cash. All right, let's unpause it, keep it going. Maybe we'll get some money rolling in. I like the exploration ships, but 5 construction ships probably isn't enough. Although we have some just sitting here doing nothing. So maybe we should spend a little bit of time and effort building up something. So let's take a look at these different locations. All right, we're short on Kazlan, so I definitely want to tap into that. 47% is, enough to justify it. This looks like it could potentially be good. The more colony development, the better. If we pull all those resources back to our main base, it's just going to increase our economy and make things better. So I'm just going to issue commands. Even though we're not low on these resources, that's a super high percentage. So I think it's worth building a station there if we can. I'll mark this to build, but it is dangerous. So looks like there's some stuff there too. That's already getting built. I suppose I should build almost everywhere. Well, let's just start with that for now. All these resources are like somewhat optional. I don't want to like flood it with bases, but I do want to get at least several going. Can we beat this guy back a little bit? Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, construction ship was completed. I will build another exploration ship if I can. Build explorer. There is a setting to make our ships go to the front of the queue. I think I have that turned on. It won't go in front of a ship that's already in progress of being built, but it'll move you to like the next spot. All right, recreation is complete. Hopefully our exploration ships can like make it out before they get destroyed. All right, what is next on the docket here? Coordinated control. That could be good. Looks like we're, you know, upsetting this guy enough to hopefully make him jump away. Maybe not. No, we almost got his shields down. There he goes. Now he's jumping. Go after the next guy. Okay, here we go. So, looks like I was wrong. The first guy was able to do the ablative shield technology. So we do not need the second guy to do that. So that was kind of a waste of time for him. Let's see. What else can we focus on right now? Advanced torpedoes is probably good. Let's go ahead and assign that mission. Let's cancel this mission and send him to do something different. And I think doing advanced torpedoes, attack fighters could be good. So let's focus on those things. Now, ablative energy shields, I think, are the Corvidian shields, I think, are good enough to justify just taking a quick look at our ship designs and just redoing them real quick, the ones that have shields, because I definitely think that is going to make a fair amount of difference. So we're just going to change this to Escort H4. Explorer didn't have any shields, so that doesn't matter. I will have to reconsider that at some point, because not having any shields is not great. I could put shields on these freighters, which might help buy them enough time to bolt out of there without too much of a problem. We can't, I don't think we can afford to add more shields. No, it's just a little shy on the size, so we'll just save that for now. I'd rather have more weapons than shields. And then mining ship, we can upgrade you. Research station, we can upgrade you. Speaking of which, I really need to look at the research station and make sure that we're building it everywhere that we can. I do also want to upgrade this to Corvidian shields, because that will make potentially a fairly significant difference. We'll see once this is under construction. It should be upgrading itself and its shields. So once the Corvidian shields are built, that should get us back in business over there. Looks like the pirates are fighting each other, which is perfect. The more they fight each other, the less they have to fight me. I will build construction ships, no problem. There we go. So is this built? It still has deflection shield generators. I would like this to retrofit to SSP-9. Oh wow. Yeah, they're ganging up on me now. That's not good. We can't hold that many at bay. Not at this stage of the game. Alright, well, we're gonna get taken over here. We're gonna lose some resources, but that's okay. Alright, so shield-wise, it hasn't upgraded to SSP-9 yet. Hopefully we will. Oh, they stole some credits. Those cheeky bastards. Okay, so let's take a look at mining ships. Okay, we have a lot more than we had before, so that's good. Let's look at exploration ships. That's here. We have 14, so I don't think, did any of ours actually make it out from the planet here. I feel like we had 14 before, so maybe that didn't work so well. Hopefully some of this stuff gets investigated. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Construction ships are retrofitting. All right, there's not a whole lot we can do at the moment. I'm kind of waiting for these ships to, like, get out of here. There we go. We did a little damage to that guy. Not enough. All right, so Luke has evaded detection, and we have attack fighters. We made some progress. Let's see if we can figure out where that's at. Attack fighters. It's got to be over here. Oh, it's all the way over here. We haven't even done light attack fighters yet. Okay, so we have to do light attack fighters first before we can get to that. So that should be our next research. Looks like defensive bases is on the list. Although, I don't really know if we need... I mean, they're okay. But I think I'd rather get improved frigates. Interstellar destroyers could be good. A lot of options. Some better armor. High density alloys. Better maneuvering. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Better hyperdrive technology that'll make us go even faster. I think we're okay at the moment, but it would be nice to move even quicker. I want to say we're researching or trying to steal advanced torpedoes, which is a step ahead of enhanced torpedoes. So the weapon tech could be good. I mean, there's just so much tech that has to be, you know, permanently borrowed. Let's look at enhanced torpedoes. That would be a good path to go down if we can. Enhanced torpedoes, 12 months. Thank you, sir. May I have another? All right. Evaded detection, stole advanced torpedoes. So you can begin on the next tech. So I'm actually a little surprised. I guess light attack fighters, because that was the path we were headed down. I'm actually a little surprised we are hopping that far ahead. That these techs are this like third or fourth tier of techs is, you know, 80%, 88% chance of success. That's surprisingly good. I don't think I'm ready for any sort of colonization at this point. I feel like we're still too light. I would like to be able to take over these ships. I do have some cash, so maybe I should. Well, I don't know. Let's give it a minute. I always feel like I have to be very considerate of when I decide to start building ships again. You know what we could do? Let's build some more exploration ships while we're not getting bombarded. And we also stopped retrofitting for some reason, so I want to make sure we're getting back to that. Because I want the Corvidian shields here. It's at 768 shields. I'm curious what it's going to be once the retrofitting is done. I'm hearing a lot of firing going on. That's got to be over here. Yeah, we're getting raided pretty heavily because this is a good Castellan Lake mining facility. All right, so we completed coordinated control, which allows for command center. I do want to build that. Interesting. That is complete. I thought that tech would let me. Maybe I can't do it on the capital. It's for like other systems. Oh no, that's for the command center on the ship. Okay, I'm thinking planetary governance. That's what's in my brain right now. All right, so can we not get this tech? Oh, there's not enough cash. Okay, yeah, because we're broke. Broke as a joke. That's all right. I spent all our money on ships that are probably going to get destroyed. With any luck, they'll be able to escape, but no promises. Let's see if this guy makes it out. Oh, Baskra Hive has been encountered. I probably should try to do some sort of diplomacy with them. This one. They don't like me, but that's okay. All right. I guess we're doing nothing. All right, when is this SSP 9 gonna happen? There we go. It happened. Just took a minute. All right, we got a new ambassador. Another exploration ship has been completed. That is good news. Colony's still getting raided, which is unfortunate. I think a couple things got destroyed over here, but those shields made a pretty big difference. We were at 768 before. We're creeping up on that already, and we're just halfway. So, show me that. Let's send a gift. Send a small gift, and then let's offer a. Can't offer any treaties right now. I'll try to be nice, but we'll see how far we get. Got little tea cans. There's a fair amount of money to send, but I think it's worth trying to make peaceful relations with people if we can. Where is everybody, by the way? I'm not seeing. All right, so it looks like the tea cans are over here. Or are they taking over this planet? No, they're just scouting. Okay, so they haven't done anything with this yet, but they are somewhere within range of that or being able to scout that. All right, so enhanced torpedoes is on the docket, and light attack fighters is also there. This is only 2%, so light attack fighters is really close. I'm going to move that up the list, and then let's see how far we are on. Don't do that. All right, enhanced torpedoes is only like 50%, so I think I'm going to wait on that. But I do want to go down this tree and start getting better weapons, because better weapons is going to lead to better ability to defend ourselves via offense. So let's do another enhanced enhanced torpedoes. I almost said enhanced tortillas, which sound delicious, by the way, but not what I was thinking. And then let's steal another tech. And I'm trying to think, like, enhanced hyperdrives. What are the odds there? 80%? That's actually decent enough to justify an attempt. I hope I don't get discovered, but if I do, I think it's worth the gamble. All right. All right, stop attacking. Stop attacking. All right, we're now getting to the point where that's becoming quite irritating to me. Exploration ships, we have 17 now flying around, so 3 made it out. Now, they'll probably still get destroyed somewhere else in the galaxy, but I just want to see if I can get them, you know, just exploring a little more. If we can get some fuel bases built out, and I'm pretty sure the newer exploration ships that I built, was there a 4? Was there a Mark 4 version? No, Mark 3 is the latest version that I built. So pretty sure this incorporated the newer scanner tech that we have. So hopefully that'll be good enough. Wow, we got a lot of people bashing us right now. Ooh, a new spy. Yes, please. Steal more tech. More tech is more better. Let's keep doing that. Actually, can I get away with, no, I mean, 75% is still decent. It's not the best. I only like stealing techs that are like yellow. At some point, relatively soon, I'm going to put this on automatic and just have it steal stuff that has a high percentage chance of success. Yeah, this is not the greatest. 78% is not terrible, but it says it's risky. If there's something a little better, yeah, let's do coordinated docking. That'll at least speed up some of the docking stuff and get him some experience. All right, here we go. So this is where our weapons, our PD weapons are gonna help, shooting these little ships and blowing them up. Yeah, this guy's getting hammered. All right. Another pirate, that's fine. Oh, come on. We got raided? You kidding me? I mean, we were doing pretty good there. Our shields were holding up for quite some time. We just got a little bit overwhelmed. All right, well, the situation is, you know, slowly improving. It's not great, but it is getting better. How are we doing on actual stuff being constructed. I see a lot of time is being spent refueling, which is not great. I really need to increase the tech for, there we go, enhanced torpedoes. I like that. That is good. How far were we on advanced torpedoes? Because if I could just skip to the next one before refitting my ships, that would be ideal. All right, advanced torpedoes. Let's see if that is, yeah, 84%. I'll take that gamble. All right, so we'll hold out for that before we retrofit anything. But those torpedoes should do a lot more damage. So hopefully retrofitting our spaceport will be able to defend against these pirates, you know, just a little bit better than we currently are. Okay, enhanced hyperdrives. How good did we do there? Oh wow, that's the next hyperdrive tech. I thought that was this tech. So yeah, I will do that again. Enhanced hyperdrives. They seem to have enough skill at this point to be more successful. Enhanced hyperdrives. Yep. All right, away you go. All right, so the next tech I want to do, I want to refocus some efforts. Now that we did some weapons, we're researching light attack fighters and attack fighters. We're doing some weapons. I think we need to and we're doing a little bit of this. We got decent shields. I think at this point, what we need to refocus our efforts on is getting ships to go further. So this is more for combat, like this is maneuverability. But enhanced maneuvering could be good to get. It's cheap. It's relatively quick tech. We could actually, I'm going to add that to the queue just to kind of focus on that a little bit. And then I think, you know, target tracking could be good. Countermeasures could be good. Like, we're kind of falling a little bit behind in some of these areas. So I want to make sure we're, you know, spending a little effort on trying to research some of this stuff. But more importantly, I think enhanced storage would be like something I want to steal. And, you know, maybe even if we're a little bit lucky, well, we're already researching the other thing. So with the engines. So I guess that would be the next thing, is just enhanced storage to get the fuel cells to be able to go further. Structured research could be good. I don't know. That's kind of probably a spicy one. It's probably pretty expensive. Planetary governance is definitely worth doing because it's gonna just improve everything. So yeah, whole bunch of good stuff. All right, colony is rated again. Corruption is even higher. This is pretty low still. Not the greatest thing. We have some cash available, so it's probably worth building a couple more construction ships and exploration ships. I do want to save a little bit of cash for when we actually decide to rebuild our fleet, once we have a couple more techs discovered. What the heck is going on here? Oh, they're scanning my planet. They're exploring. Okay. Evaded detection, coordinated docking. All right, coordinated docking was down near the bottom. Let's see how far we got in that. Not very far, but we're gonna go for enhanced storage if we can. I don't know if this guy's ability is a little bit limited, but enhanced storage. Oh, yeah, it's doable. All right, let's try to do that. If we manage to get the torpedoes, I'm upgrading this as soon as possible, because that's 2 leaps forward with torpedo tech. That might make a big difference in our ability to defend ourselves. All right, more exploration ships are kicking out. I don't know if they'll survive, but with any luck, they will escape. No promises, though. We are detecting some more stuff here, which is nice. All right, they are jumping away. I should probably spend money to, like, speed up this research instead of waiting for it to finish. I should have done that a while ago, but That was kind of a mistake. Well, at least my base is scaring off individual ships, so that gives time for the construction ships and exploration ships to kind of skedaddle and get out of there. Advanced torpedoes, stole a little more tech on that. We clearly didn't get it, but it should be pretty close. Still 9 years. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna have to give that another pass. Hopefully we get it next time around. So that'll be another year. Advanced torpedoes. All right. Well, with any luck, we can get that. Enhanced hyperdrives would be really nice. That's like a double leap forward. We should be finding out how good we did on that pretty shortly. There we go. Detected after failing. Okay, so he did not steal enhanced hyperdrives. So we're just gonna send him again. He gained a little more experience, which was good. So we'll wait about a year on that. Yeah, see, our hits are just not taking out the shields. But they are damaging some of the systems. Alright. So light attack fighters. I do want to swap out eventually I want to swap out a bunch of these bays with the fighters. Like having like a control center and hangar bay, and then just be able to send a bunch of fighters out like this. But we're not quite there yet. Okay. Successfully stole some enhanced storage. Let's scroll down and see how good we did at that. About 50%. We could give another pass at that. And that will hopefully complete the next time around. No guarantees. See, research, enhanced storage. The more tech we steal, the shorter this list gets and the less scrolling I have to do. So at least there's that. I just want to focus on the right things first, and then I'll most likely just set a lot of this stuff to automatic. But these initial techs, I just want to make sure I'm unlocking the things in the order that I want to unlock them in, so that we can kind of grow and expand here. I am entertaining the idea of colonizing at some point. I want to say 50% was the minimum. I could be wrong on that. I can't quite remember. Never mind. They like us. I don't have enough cash to just throw a crap load of money at them. Although at some point I will. Just not yet. All right, so they're right over there too. Like they're both independent. That's interesting. All right, our money situation is, you know, in flux yet again. We are discovering a lot more resources, which is good. As long as the construction ships like get over there and build something. Because that will allow the private economy to, you know, kind of boom and be able to grow even more. All right, light attack fighters is completed. We also finished advanced torpedoes because our Steely Boy managed to take them, which is great. I think I'm just gonna research enhanced maneuvering on my own. I'm not gonna try to steal some of those older techs. I think we could invest the time in doing that. We'll steal the more advanced techs, which I think would be you know, probably a pretty wise decision. Transport systems. So that would be for like moving stuff between planets, but we're not quite to that point yet. So planetary governance or structured research. Well, actually, the first thing I want to check is high density alloys. That would be we have 15 armor research bonuses from all sources, 22 required. So I'm gonna try to steal that, and if not, I do want to work on either enhanced civilian ships just to keep things moving along, or improved frigates. Improved frigates were probably the better decision. So improved frigates or high efficiency alloys was the other one. So let's take a look at what we can steal. That would be kind of nice if we could do that. High efficiency alloys. Or high density alloys? High density alloys. I was misspeaking. All right, let's take a quick gander here and redesign at least our small spaceport. And what I want to do here is upgrade these torpedoes. Looks like Mark III. I don't think they upgrade on their own. I think I have to like issue an upgrade command. Let's take a quick gander. No, they upgrade on their own. So I don't need to revamp this yet. Now they're Mark III, which is pretty significant. These multi-beam defenses aren't that great. I need to upgrade those too. But Mark III is 55 damage. So we'll have to see how that works on these ships. All right, so enhanced hyperdrives. That should be pretty significant. Yeah, we almost have that discovered. The unfortunate thing is we can't do that. We can't just click it and finish it off. So I'm gonna have to kind of waste a year stealing the rest of that. Enhanced hyperdrives. It's kind of a waste, but it lets us kind of leapfrog on the hyperdrive tech. So I think it's probably worth investing the effort into. All right, so here's our new torpedoes. Do they do any damage? I don't really know. I can't really tell if they're doing any meaningful difference in damage. Ooh, a space monster. Ooh, crazy. Okay, so we knocked down his shields at least. We damaged one of his defenses. And so I held a ship at bay. I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. Passenger ship, does that mean I'm getting other population? What's going on there? No, it's all humans for now. All right, more resource discovery, that's good. I don't like mind the pop-ups about raiding the bases, but I'm just not that concerned about it at the moment. All right, we got enhanced storage. That's great, especially for our scouts. So we want to revamp our scout ship design for sure. I mean, they all need to be revamped at some point, but the scout ship design, the enhanced fuel cells are going to make a huge difference. Actually, it's a V2, so I don't think that needs to be revamped. That should just provide more fuel. Yeah, look at the distance we can travel now. It is very significant. That's fantastic. All right, so what can we do here? Yeah, it looks like we're busting through a little bit here. We're also getting help, which is nice. Those ships that were kind of waylaid here, they unfortunately got destroyed. I was hoping to be able to steal a bunch of stuff from them, but does not look like that's gonna happen. All right, what tech do we want now? This guy isn't the best, so he can't steal the most advanced techs. I think we're just gonna have to do something. Can I upgrade? There's a lot of techs to choose from here. Why not look at large cargo storage? I mean, 79% is red, but that's still a pretty high percentage. Just do planetary exploration. If I could build his skill up, he'll be able to do bigger and better missions later on. So I'd rather not risk too much and just focus on being as successful as possible. And then we can go back and do the other stuff later. All right, with any luck, we'll have enhanced hyperdrives in 2 months, and maybe high-density alloys. All right, evaded detection. How is this high-density alloy situation? Oh, look at that. That is really close. Unfortunately, it's not a complete success, so I have to waste a little more effort here. And again, I could do something else, but I really need to focus on military tech so that I can break myself free of this pirate situation. Like, we're kind of holding them at bay, but they're still able to board our bases. They're still able to raid our planet. You know, it's not 100%. All right, there we go. Enhanced hyperdrives. That's the V2 of the Girax hyperdrive. So I can almost skip doing the V1. I'm sure I'll have to do it for some reason, but Yeah, do some supercharging would be good. All right, so nuke supercharging. Take a quick look and go down to nuke supercharging. 89%. I think that's good odds. All right, so once that's done, I think I'm gonna, maybe finally be to the point where I feel confident building some form of military here. We have enough cash on hand to build the ships, although we don't necessarily have. Well, I'd like to get high density alloys too. So once those two things are done, I think it's enough to justify building, and maybe the enhanced maneuvering will be done by then too. So target tracking, that should be pretty easy. It kind of sucks when they come from the other side of the planet, because then our spaceport can't really see them and hit them that well. But, we can only deal with what we got here. Propose a gift. Yeah, it's recommending I offer a gift, so let's go ahead and do that. Ekdarians. That's these guys. Can we offer a treaty? No. Already sent. Did I send a gift to them? Or was it to... Oh, it was these guys that we sent the gift to. Looks like... Let's do a limited trade agreement. There we go. Oh, I offered them a limited trade agreement just as we were offering them one as well. Alright, so... What do we have going on here? The Hakonish colonies over here. Let's start looking at planets and seeing where we're at as far as colonies go. These are all low. Suitability is fairly low. So I haven't really found anything yet that's going to be worth colonizing. Alright, so high density alloys is completed, which is fantastic. I guess we could look at stealing some other stuff here. We're almost done with enhanced maneuvering. I guess improved frigates would be great to steal. So let's see if we can do that. Steal research. Improved. Improved frigates. Seems to be doable. It's probably going to take 2. I feel like every time I say that, because most of the time it does, and then I assign 2 people to the same thing, it ends up being the first one completes it, and it's a waste of resources, but it's a gamble I'm willing to take just to try to get some improved frigates going. And then nuclear supercharging, hopefully we'll finish relatively soon. All right, we are continuing to explore, and that's really the name of the beginning of the game. Just explore, 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 which is kind of what we're doing. Our cash flow is really getting a lot better. I'm gonna investigate that. Vast hibernation with millions of sleeping Teekans. Okay. Okay. So they're happy with me. Well, they're fairly happy with me. Okay, maybe they're not happy with me at all. But let's see if we can... Alright, we have a restricted trade agreement. I just don't want to send this much money to somebody at the moment. There's better uses of our resources. Alright, planetary exploration. And then nuke supercharging. Stop making noises. Alright, so nuke supercharging, I'll have to do another round on. And planetary exploration, I just threw him in because he was kind of a lower end spy, and I'm just trying to build his skill up. Although that is still a useful tech to have. I think what I'm going to want him to focus on is one of these cheaper techs. Stop with the clicking. Maybe enhanced engines, or I don't want to deal with any of this yet. Enhanced point defense would probably be good too. We have advanced area weapons already, so it kind of skipped over all this stuff. So enhanced point defense or enhanced something else. Let's take a quick gander at what we got here, and then I think we'll start wrapping up this episode. Steel research, enhanced. All right, well, enhanced research is just a little too short. Enhanced point defense is more achievable, so let's go ahead and slap in that tech. And then I really want to get going with building a military pretty soon, because that's gonna help with our expansion. Enhanced maneuvering is finalized with the research. Basic countermeasures. Let's go ahead and just pay that 6 grand. Target tracking is probably worth doing as well. Might help us hit our targets a little more often. But if we get the improved frigates, that'll be pretty dope, because then we can really get an army up and running relatively quickly. I think they're pretty expensive though, so like we might only get a couple ships at a time. But if we can get at least a couple ships, that would be good. Let's build another construction ship. Does that mean we lost any construction ships? No, we haven't, which is good. Let's take one more quick gander at the different mining locations and see if there's anything worth doing. Looks like we already have one ship going over there. Let's get something built over here. That looks like a new resource that we don't currently have. Let's get something going over there. Can't really do much there. That has Kazlan, so I think that's definitely worth building up. Same with this here. Like we're pretty desperately short on Kazlan ships. I guess we'll leave that at that for now. Hey, did we destroy something or did they destroy something? Can't really tell. All right, basic countermeasures were researched. Let's go ahead and get improved target tracking done. Darian Raiders, they're doing it again. Oh, speaking of which, we should probably look at research locations and start building some of these research bases, because I think that is going to make a pretty big difference. And then, oh no, the Bhaskara Hive declared war on us. That is not good. Looks like the first improved frigate got stolen. Did we not get a second one? All right, let's take a look at what we got going on here. That's Bakura invaders. That's not the Bhaskara Hive. Okay. So I am a little concerned about this Bhaskara Hive declaring war on us already. I don't even know where they're at in the map. They know where I am, which is problematic. They could just send some force to us and wipe us out almost immediately. So I do have to kind of accelerate our military timeline here. Should this not have completed already? It says completed. There we go. Okay, improved frigates, evaded detection. So now that we're at war, we're gonna have to be a little more cautious. All right, ship design. I think I'm going to make a new heavy frigate. Auto-generated design, see what it comes up with. Particle beam, no. I will take another Epsilon torpedo. Ion sheath armor. I don't know if enhanced armor is better or worse. All right, reactive rating, that's ion defense. This is... All right, so we'll do one of each, and then the Corvidian shields. That should be good. Gearx Hyperdrive version 2. Command center. That's an improvement. Crew. We do not have assault pods, but I think that we could leave that for the other ships. So this can be frigate H1, and I think we could at least build a couple of these. All right, let's try to crank out at least a couple of those, and then we could build some escorts as well. But ideally, we'll get at least one of these online and built, so we can start piecing the fleet together to defend ourselves, and maybe at some point go on the offensive as well. I think we need to get another frigate going here. There we go. Okay, so that should add it to a fleet automatically. No, maybe not. All right, so these should all go into a fleet. Wait, is this what we just built? How did it get built over here? Or did it just fly over there that quickly? I'm confused. All right, we're gonna create a new fleet, and we are gonna add everybody to that fleet. I'm so confused as to how exactly that happened, but that's okay. All right, strength of 414 is actually pretty decent. It's on par with some of the midship pirates, so it's not too bad. Okay, efficient point defense. All right, I think what we're gonna do is just queue up our next thieving. Do efficient point defense here. We'll do something a little different here with maybe enhanced civilian ships. Start increasing our economy because we're gonna need that for the war. And then we are gonna want to do. I don't think we need to worry about area weapons, but did we finish the nuclear supercharging? We didn't, so let's go ahead and finish that up too. All right, so I'm gonna put the cut in there for today. I think this episode might have gone a little longer than I anticipated, but yeah, I think we're finally getting to a decent spot. We have a fleet slowly forming. It actually has more power than the enemies do at the moment, so that's definitely a step in the right direction. And we're just going to keep building it out and getting to a point where we could defend our home planet. And then once we get to that point, maybe we can start going a little more on the offensive and seeing what else we can accomplish. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, consider hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel to see more content in the future. And I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.